Okay, so let's transition to Europa League. There's only one team we're going to talk about because what do you guys think about the United's chances in Europa League? Because the Europa League actually has some good teams too. I'm reading out some of the biggest teams. There's Sevilla has a chance. United has a chance, right? There's Ajax in there. There's Inter Milan in there. And there's Arsenal. And maybe you can throw in AS Roma and Wolves. Right now, Dan, let me start with you because you're the one with the team in the Europa League. What do you think about your chances in the Europa League as a United fan?
I think right now, United, looking at their season and the way their season have been, I think we are actually going to go all out for the Europa League for us to probably secure our chance into qualification into Champions League next season, irrespective of what has actually happened to Man City. And also looking at our chances and also looking at other teams' chances in the qualification. You actually mentioned Inter Milan. They are very good and they are really on a good form. Looking at Ajax, man, there are pretty some good teams there. But this one too, I'm actually going for hope. I'm actually hoping that United can actually win the Europa.
Sorry to interrupt though, but you were very like you were bashing us earlier saying that
I know.
Hold on.
Really?
Let me land. I'm still in the
Let's fly. Go ahead.
Okay. So United on paper right now has not 100% or not even a 90% chance of winning the Champions League. I'll actually analyze their chances of winning the Champions League to about 80% chance of winning the Champions League. I don't think that's right.
Europa League
now.
or Champions League?
Sorry, Europa League. Sorry. My bad. Yeah. Europa League. They have 80% chance of winning the Europa League because looking at right now what has actually happened to them in the Premier League so far, even though there's more games to play in the Premier League, I think United is actually going to go all out to win the Europa League to able their chance in qualification of Champions League next season. Yeah.
So you're hopeful?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask this now. What team do you guys think are favorites? Like if you were to pick right now, because I listed all the names in there. The Wolves are in there. Roma is in there. Arsenal.
For me, hands down, Inter Milan.
Inter Milan?
Inter Milan, yeah.
Are you number one?
Yeah.
And Eben, you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Inter. What about you, Derek? Is there any team that stand out and be like, you think they're going to win this?
So I'm in a little bit of a dilemma here. All the teams we're mentioning have a strong potential to win. But my question is, do they want it? Like, do they really want to chase after something like that? And maybe my answer is going to be no for Inter. I'll probably say they probably care about winning the league more than winning the Europa League. So maybe they're not really going to care. Man United really need this, but I don't think they have the heart to get that far. I feel like they're going to give up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me the team that I think will probably, want to chase after something like this, Sevilla or Ajax. Those are the two that I feel, one, they want to win it, and two, probably have what it takes. There are several other teams that have what it takes, but I don't know if they want it that bad.
So you think United, Ajax and Sevilla are better than United? Because United need this too.
No, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, that they all have what it takes, but I don't know if it's going to be their objective and the players have the heart to put behind this journey of going to win this. And I'm only saying this, I mean, I'm not saying this because I hate Man United or anything like that. I feel like at this point, Manchester United players are not, what's the word? they're not inspired enough. Like I feel the
Okay,
journey is so far.
That's the truth.
You know,
That's the truth.
Okay.
The journey is so far. I don't know if they really want to put their energy into something like this. That's my problem. You know.
Oh,
and I don't think
are they even good enough?
Yeah, but they're good enough to
Are they
win,
good enough to win this Europa League?
For sure, 100%.
Think so? You think they're better than?
Yeah, no, not better than other people. You know what I'm saying is there are probably about 5 or 6 teams that have what it takes to win. But I think it goes beyond having what it takes to win. You know, it takes more having what it takes to win, and also, do you really want to win it? Like, do you really want to push for it? Do you want to go for that long haul? Traveling to Europe, playing your best, coming back, going to all these places like Russia, Ukraine, all that, to be able to make this happen. I don't know if they have the heart, you know?
You want to say something?
Yeah. Right now, our chance of winning this is actually going to depend on our players, our main players actually getting back. And that's very, very, very important for us. And looking at me having McTominay, if McTominay is actually going to get back soon enough, Pogba getting back soon enough, and apart from he getting back, he's actually going to keep his head high, play well for the team, and that's very important. He can actually get back, but you all know how Pogba is, and sometimes people talk about his professionality, but it all also going to depend on players getting back and Pogba also really, really keeping his head high to probably do, and also Rashford probably also gets him back also soon enough than expected. So I think United season right now, especially Europa League, winning the Europa League, it's rather all about getting players back. But right now, looking at our current squad, we don't really have, as I said, we don't really have upper hand over all the other teams, like most of the big teams that we actually talked about, yes.
Okay. So let me ask you real quick. Do you think that they should prioritize Europa League over the league? Finishing 4th?
If I were in your shoes, sorry to interrupt. I want to. If I were in your shoes, I know it's easier to probably get a 4th position spot than to play the 32 games to win the championship. Yeah. So I'd rather focus on the Premier League than to go fight for the championship. That's my thought.
What do you think, Dan?
And I think it's a good game coming up as in against Chelsea, because if we lose against Chelsea, then it means that getting top 4, it's a going situation for Man United. And I think Man United will now focus on the Europa League than probably the finishing top 4.
Yeah. Okay. So while we're here, let's preview the game real quick. We have about 4 minutes left. What do you guys think about the game, United and Chelsea going forward? I mean, now you already say this is huge. This is huge for Chelsea because we have got to start winning these big games, and we have got to start separating ourselves from the pack a bit, because the lead for the 4th position keeps shrinking by the game week, right? And we haven't beaten United, like I was telling you guys earlier, in 5 games. In the last 5 games, we haven't beaten United. And we haven't beaten United in the league since 2017, right? Late 2017. Derek, real quick, what do you think about this game and how important it is for us?
Tough game. I would say Chelsea win. Low scoring Chelsea win. A 1-0 or like a 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dan.
I'm actually going for a United win. You don't always go for United win, but it's actually going to be 2-1 rather in favor of Man United, because I solely think that in as much as Chelsea really wants to win this game, I think United really need this game.
Need them more, yeah.
And that's why I'm actually going to think that United are really going to go all out to win this game. And I think United is actually going to win 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
Evan, what do you think? We have to win this game.
Yeah, definitely we have to win this game. After what happened at Old Trafford earlier this season, I feel like this is a time for us to, redeem ourselves as to what you said out of the
Five games in all
we haven't really
we haven't beaten this team. I think we lost 4 out of the last 5 and a 1 tie or something ridiculous.
Correct. That's unlike of Chelsea. So I'm all for Chelsea. I mean, not being just a homer. I just feel like we need to start this month off really well with all the other competitions that we have coming up.
Yeah.
And it would be like a good, moral boost for the team if we win. You know how like we had the run against Spurs and Arsenal when we won those games, a little like motivation went up, blah blah blah. So I think we should win this game on Monday. I'll be very very happy to see my Monday evening with a win. People are like doing all the activities on Monday.
Yeah. So like you said, I think it's very important where we have a lot of big games coming up. Like we have, after United, we have Spurs coming up. We have Liverpool in the FA Cup. We have Bayern in there. We have Everton in there, sprinkled in there. So there's a lot of big games coming up in a busy week for Chelsea. So we got to start off on the right foot at home against a team that is struggling. Because this United team is there for the taking, right? They don't have Rashford. Right, they don't have Rashford, but they do have Bruno Fernandes, which is good for them. But this Chelsea team, they need to start getting a bit of consistency, especially teams that are around them. So I think this is very important. I think we're going to win. I'm probably on Derek's side. I think I'll go with a 2-1 instead of a 1-0 because – and also it's interesting who's going to be our goalkeeper. Actually, let me ask real quick about this goalkeeper situation. Derek.
However Lampard wants to handle it, I'm in full support of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel that, some people feel, this guy needs to be punished a little bit so he sees that he has to push and then, actually earn his role and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. There are pros and cons, but I feel no matter how it goes, it's really not going to be that bad eventually. So if the manager feels in terms of it's not going to work against us, whether it's Caballero or it's him, I feel however it goes, Chelsea is still going to be Chelsea, really. I think it's a lesser part of what I'm worried about now.
That's a big worry, though. If our number one goalkeeper is not a big impact for you, that's big. I mean, we don't have much time, but we can talk about it. But what you're saying kind of speaks volume about the guy's ability a bit. But let me get final words real quick. Eben.
So yeah,
are you all for the Kepa benching?
I really don't mind. It's what Derek said. I really don't mind. If benching him is not going to cost us a game, I'm fine. I mean, at the end of it all, Caballero it's not like a raggedy keeper that you're just like, he has experience. Like, come on, he's number 2 for a reason. So I don't really mind.
Dan, what do you think about the situation before we end it?
Yeah, I think Lampard has every reason to probably make decisions, very big decisions like this. And I think he actually made it probably because I think he wants to also have competition between keepers. So that because I remember when De Gea was actually having his spell, but Man United didn't make those changes. And they actually even affected the United season because De Gea kept on making those mistakes and they kept on making those mistakes. So I think it's Lampard's decision, and I think if it's actually going to benefit the team, why not?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's our preview of I guess Champions League, Europa League, and also the Chelsea versus United game. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We always have episodes every couple of weeks, so make sure you subscribe and then comment and like or tell us what you think. And so from Derek, from Evan, from Daniel, thank you guys for watching.